You're looking live high above the Limaland Raceway Park, Limaland Motor Speedway in Limaland, Ohio. It is race number 2 on this Sunday night with the World of Thunder on the Ultimate Dirt TV. It's all part of the Haunts Nationals. Next, it's the Next Level Designs Pro Late Model, 65 degrees, 2% chance of rain, partly cloudy skies with a wind blowing at 2 miles an hour. We are set to go on UDTV for race number 2. I'm Wesley Outland. Join alongside is Chris Nunn. And Chris, I believe you're ready. Man, we got a good show here tonight. Pro late models now from the modifieds.
We're going to get it ready here, and we are maxed out 60 drivers. Going to get set to go 6 heat races. We'll take the top 3 B mains. We'll take the top 2 out of those. $50 going to the winner tonight, courtesy of Mimi's Makings in Motion. $50 to the winner, $25 for second, $15 for third. Also got to thank our fine sponsors at World of Thunder Racing League, DirtFan.com, $1 Million Motorsports, Next Level Designs, Folds Graphics, Loud Pedal Productions, Grace Productions, Team Outlaw Motorsports, and our fine sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the World of Thunder iRacing League, and Wicked Cushion. Wesley, it's going to be a good one.
Oh, yeah, checkered flag.
And don't forget Loud Pedal Productions as well.
Yeah, Loud Pedal Productions, man. You saw that awesome intro video they put on, and man, a great job they do. So, hey, in the director's chair, Brett Wheeler, the man from Australia. He is freezing his buns off now because it's summertime in the United States of America. It's wintertime in Australia. So, but anyhow, he is in the director's chair, ready to go. Qualifying ongoing here now because got some shots and some cars qualifying. This is Steve McMillian in the 17 entry. Proudly got UDTV on the side of his car, and all the great sponsors. Love Pro Late models. I know we cover the Supers. They're next, followed by the 410 Sprint cars. But Chris, being the voice of 12 years for Pro Late model racing in the country for Fast Track, I just love Pro Late model racing because it's just so much more competitive. You can see opportunities where drivers all have an opportunity to race, even virtually now in iRacing, just like in reality. The cars are all bunched up together. The racing's exciting. It's not like a supercar where somebody just dominates like you see Jimmy Owens do.
Oh, most definitely. Like I said, these cars are so equal in performance. These Pro Late models. How about Brad Carter going to the top? Fast
wow.
Car. Dylan Hauser, Blake Mosley, Austin Moore, and Zach Novak, one of the famous names here in iRacing.
Yes, sir. And we're going to see what Dylan Hauser can do. We talked to Hauser about almost an hour ago, and he got a runner-up finish in the modifieds, and we'll see what he can do here in the Next Level Designs Pro Late Model event here at Limaland. So qualifying is ongoing. They got about 20 seconds left. The Lock knocked themselves out a pretty good lap here, and we do got a full house with 48 plus cars, I believe. Chris Dunn, so we're going to have 6 heat races, top 3 transfer. Then we'll have the alphabet soup again, just like we had in the modifieds: a D, a C, a B main, top 2 transfer from there, and then we have our feature.
Exactly. Once again, 60 cars. 6 heats
60.
of 10 coming up.
Woo! That's 10 cars in 6 heats.
That's a lot of cars. 10 cars, 6 heats, top 3. We're going to take a look at our qualifying rundown. Zach McSwain getting the top spot, 12.689. Dylan Wilson second. Hayden Cardwell third. Brent Carter got knocked down to 4th. Dylan Hauser fifth in the qualifying order. Blake Mosley, Kendall Tucker, Austin Moore, Zach Novak, and Kevin Williamson rounding out the top 10 in qualifying here. In the Next Level Designs Pro Late Models, it's the Haunts Nationals here today on this July the 5th. Ultimate Dirt TV starting lineup for heat race number 1, top 3 transfer. It's Zach McSwain, your pole setter. Outside of him, we will see Kendall Tucker in the 00.
Moving on to row number 2, the Tanner Folds Racing 015. A Tanner Folds, he'll start 3rd, and Benji Killian from the Lone Star State, Texas, 75 will start 4th.
Inside of row number 3 is going to be Eric York in the number 46 machine. Outside of him, Mitch Stiles in the number 54.
Corey Stansel will start the Georgia native in the 119 7th, and Adam Scalia from Pennsylvania will be in the 59 8th.
Dustin Sizemore in the 11, and Stephen Turbeville in the number 49.
There you go. Limaland, 3/8 of a mile. This track is wide enough, though, to see 4 or 5 wide racing. 3 wide is a given. 2 wide, obviously, as they're going to come to the green flag here in another lap, and we will get set to turn them loose here in heat race number 1. And 60 cars. What a number here at Limaland tonight, Chris Nunn. Wow.
I love it. It's starting to get it's starting to get normal here on the World of Thunder. We're going to start maxing out all of our driver rosters, and it's not a bad problem to have. Green flag is out. Kendall Tucker, Zach McSwain. Down the back straightaway they go here into turn number 3 and 4. McSwain and Tucker will be leading out of turn number 4.
And their opening lap underway. Here it's going to be 8 laps. Top number 3 transferred. Tucker McSwain and Folds right now in the early going. 0-0. Battling hard to hold off the leaders of Tucker and Folds on the outside lane as they exit 4.
Turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Tucker McSwain almost running double file. Everybody running single file behind them. Tucker trying to hold off McSwain. Tanner Folds back there as well. It's the top 3. Remember, only the top 3 go to the feature out of these 6 heat races here at Limaland.
That's right. We got heat race number 1 underway. Everybody for the time being doing a good job as Kendall Tucker's the guy they're running after, but not anymore. Banging for the lead. It's Tucker and Folds in that battle as they exit 4.
Here they come. Tanner Folds to the inside of McSwain. Almost some contact down the back straightaway they go. And oh my goodness, Tucker got underneath.
Oh.
Folds. Wow,
Oh, he got turned.
And a caution. And a caution.
Oh my goodness! Wow! Well, that didn't go. That didn't go as planned. Let's see the replay presented by Wicked Cushion, Chris. It all come glued to the back straightaway, and it was fighting for the top spot.
And there you see Kendall Tucker right underneath Tanner Folds, and he didn't let out of the gas either.
Did you see the left front wheel of the 15 lock up on the 15M? His car locked up like you. I mean, look at the way it was just dragging through the air.
Like I say, he never let out of the gas. That's
wow.
Kept it going.
And then zigging and zagging, spun like a rag doll, and tough break there for the man that was leading the way at the 0-0. Now he's gonna have to go to a B main. Unless he can find his way back into the race. But I think Kendall Tucker is out of it right now. He's in the pits. Benji Killian will go to the lead between him and Zach McSwain. They're 1 and 2. York is 3rd. Well, Tanner Folds took himself out of the race as well, Chris Nunn, after that battle there with Tucker.
See what happens here. You know Kendall Tucker, he's one of those guys. If he gets mired back in a B main, he can turn it on and he will come back from the back of a B main.
Gonna show him one to go this time by at the line. Green flag will go back to the air. Remember, for those that are watching, me and Chris also get tongue-tied on this camera angle views here at Limaland. If you see the pace truck, that's turns 1 and 2. Turns 3 and 4 is where the pace truck is not in sight. So that's just kind of the camera angles we have, Chris.
Love these camera angles. World of Thunder got one of the best camera angles in iRacing. Pace truck still on the racetrack at the moment, so we will see exactly when. We're going to go back to green flag racing here.
Checking out the Ultimate Dirt TV. Check us out, of course, at the World of Thunder iRacing League on Facebook, UDTV on Facebook. Awesome work behind the scenes on production tonight by Brett Wheeler. Those are the awesome camera shots.
That's one of the best producers in iRacing.
Oh, Brett's the man. Yeah, and me and Brett go back to the old R Factor days. You remember R Factor, Chris?
Oh, yeah. Good old R Factor. Sim fans and all that good stuff.
That's right. Are they putting the 0-0 back in his place? It looks like he's back on the racetrack. It looks like Kendall Tucker, well, I don't know what he's doing. I guess he's going to go back on the racetrack and he's going to be at the tail of the field, Chris.
See what happens here. Looks like you've got to get it all situated. Yellow.
All right, I think the lights are going to go off this time by on the pace truck, and we will get ready for a restart here. So there they go. We'll get ready to bring them back for the restart here. It will be, looks like a 2-lap shootout, and they're waving off the restart now. Okay.
started before it's all said and done.
Gotta love Limaland, a very unique racetrack, 3/8 of a mile. The lights are off on the official iRacing pace truck, so I think we're going to get ready to bring them back the green flag. It'll be a 2-lap shootout as they'll make their way off of turn number 4. Back to Barney, the iRacing flagman. Green in the air at Limaland. Virtual style, Chris, back to 1.
End of turn 1 and 2, they go down the back straightaway. Benji Killian, Zach McSwain, and Eric York right now, your top 3. See what happens here out of turn. We got messed up. Caution. Caution is out again.
Wow. Well, that spiraled out of control fast.
Look at that good cushion instant replay here.
Off of turn number 4, they were about to come for the white flag. And there you see the 54.
Styles right there, yeah.
The 89. The 119, all involved in a wreck there. And I got to give props to Tucker in the 00, man. He just weaseled his way through that traffic, and he advanced his positions. Look at the blue 00 car. Him and Foles hooked up.
He was right there where he needed to be.
Look at this. When it all come unglued, he was ready to pounce and make a move. And he's right back in the hunt of things. Look at the C's parting for the 20-00 of Tucker. It don't get any closer than that, Chris.
He was right there exactly at the right time. We'll see where he resets here on this restart. White flag is out right now as we are back underway. Benji Killian, Zach McSwain. They roll into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Killian out of turn number 4 at the line. Your winner will be Benji Killian, Zach McSwain second, and Corey Stansel come home in that third and final transfer spots.
So that's the way it finishes in heat race number 1, a pretty eventful heat 1. 10 laps down, Benji Killian getting the win. Second spot to Zach McSwain. Corey Stansel, those 3 drivers are going to the show. Everyone else will go to a D, a C, or a B main here later tonight, Chris Nunn.
Cannot wait for this feature event, man. 60 cars getting set to go tonight. It's going to be nuts trying to get to the feature. Dylan Wilson going to be your pole setter in this next race. Outside him, Austin Moore.
Row number 2 is going to be Dustin Hall in the 331 of the 129, and Curtis Uphoff in the 4.
In row number 3 on the inside, Brian Johnson, 121. Outside of him, Cody Johnson in 39.
We move on to row number 4, Steve McMillian in the 17 entry, and he'll be on the outside with Daniel Passmore, the 8, starting in position 8.
Jared Nash will be on the inside of row 5. Outside of him, Mason Myler in that number 61 machine.
There's the lineup. It's going to be another 8-lap heat race here. Taking the top 3.
Looks good to me.
I love the camera angle there. Look at the awesome shots from Brett Wheeler, the far-away, pan-away angle there. Showing you the sights and sounds here at Limaland, getting ready virtual style. And don't forget, coming up later tonight with the World of Thunder, Sunday on UDTV, you've got the super late models and the sprint. The sprint cars are the main event, right, Chris? I mean, I know you like your supers. They're next. And then it's the 410 sprint cars.
Sprint cars are the main event for Brett. That is absolutely for sure. Brett won't deny that one either.
That's right. Super late models and 410 sprint cars, all part of the 4 broadcast coverage on Sunday with the World of Thunder. And then don't forget about on Wednesday night, LSR TV will have coverage of the World of Thunder as well. As they get ready to hit the back straightaway, it's Dylan Wilson, the Kool-Aid man, out in front. Austin Moore, Hall, the top 3. But here comes Uphoff on the bottom looking for that transfer spot back to 1.
Turn number 1 and 2, they go. It's Wilson, Moore, Hall, down the back straightaway 1, 2, and 3. Nothing changing as they go down that back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of 4, it's still going to be Dylan Wilson, your leader.
Dylan Wilson hitting his marks right now in that number famed 80 machine to the back straightaway. The driver to Bakersfield, California. Austin Moore sits in second position. Third is Hall. And we're riding on board now with the driver of Wilson as he's got that Hornet's Nest behind him, second and third. Bottling up behind him as they pull away back to one.
Here they come. That bottleneck behind him. Austin Moore right there behind him. With a good look out of the back of that Dylan Wilson machine. Dustin Hall is in that third spot. Up off fourth. Guy Johnson rounding out that top five. Stephen McMillian back there in that sixth position.
So another lap will come up on the board here. It is clean and green so far in heat race number 2 with the next level Dezigns Pro late models on UDTV. Dylan Wilson, Austin Moore, Dustin Hall, your top 3 to transfer. They're all right now up on the top side here at Limaland of the line. White flag in the air. One more lap to go. Chris, bring him home in heat 2.
Out of back straightaway, Dylan Wilson down the back stretch. Austin Moore in second for the final time. Dustin Hall into that third spot out of turn 4. Dylan Wilson is going to pick up the win here in heat race number 2. Austin Moore second, and Dylan Hall rounds out the top 3. Look.
So there we go.
Look at that final finishing order here in heat race number 2. Dylan Wilson, your winner. Austin Moore second, and Dustin Hall rounding out the top 3 transfers. There's Uphoff, Johnson, Nash, McMillian, Mailer, Johnson, and Passmore rounding out the field.
So that's the way it finishes up in heat race number 2. Heat number 3 is on track now. And on the pole, it's going to be Hayden Cardwell. He won the modifieds earlier tonight in 07 to his outside, Zach Novak in 26. He'll start second.
Number 2 on the inside, we're going to see Jimmy Emery in that 4 machine. Outside of him, Brooks Trammell in that number 22.
Jeffrey Baum from the United States. So the 99 will start 5th. Justin Sick from New York will start 6th in the 60.
In row number 4 on the inside, it's Tyler Batten in 36. Outside of him, it's going to be Steve Mikulski in that number 93 machine.
Hey, good. Shout out to my buddy in the Carolinas, Tyler Batten. Man, the Batten family big there in the Carolinas, the County Line Raceway, and Fayetteville, and Halifax County, formerly known as Clary. So good luck there. Eric Winstead in the 115. And Bo Creeves will be in the 10th spot in the 68 car from California. I hope I said his name right. Green is out, heat 3.
Turn number 1 and 2, they go. Down the back straight with Hayden Cardwell. Down the back straight, Zach Novak in that second spot in the 26 machine. Jimmy Emery in that 4 car. Brooks Trammell back there in that 4th spot as we complete lap number 1.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Back in the turn number 1 and 2. Battle heating up for second. Novak, Emery, Trammell fighting for that spot. 3-car battle for second, third, fourth, and fifth off the corner.
Well, turn number 1 and 2 they go. Here comes Brooks Trammell out of the inside of Emery down the back stretch. Cannot make the move down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It is still going to be Cardwell, Novak, Emery, still 1, 2, 3.
Nice battle there for second, heating up with Novak and Emery as they go to the back straightaway. Into turn number 3, still hitting Cardwell, hitting his marks. He pulls away from the field. 3 cars fighting for second. It continues back to turn 1. How coming up on 3 to go?
And up on 3 to go, definitely down the back straightaway. It is a battle up front, or down behind Novak, excuse me, with Novak. Getting my cars mixed up here. Novak and the Jonathan Davenport 49 machine. Take a look at that car. That's a familiar ride.
Cardwell dominating in the modifieds, and now he continues along here in heat number 3. As that battle for second, third, and fourth continues behind the leaders, they're going to come to the white flag. 3 wide, white flag, 1 to go.
How about that? Out of turn number 1 and 2 they go. Trammell got sideways. Here comes Novak now back to the inside of Emery. One of these guys not going to make it. Emery almost gave Trammell the right rear out of turn 4. Cardwell wins it. It's Trammell. Novak gets that 3rd spot at the line.
Wow. Hayden Cardwell would not be denied. The 3-wide battle there on that last lap, phenomenal here in heat race number 3. And 3 transfer here at Limaland. Cardwell, Trammell, Novak, Emery. Chris Nunn got the short end of the stick. He'll fall 4th.
He was up there. He was definitely up there. But he ended up coming up 1 spot short. Let's take a look at Charles Bitter TV starting lineup for heat race number 4. Brent Carter on the pole in the 69. Outside of him, the number 5 machine of Kevin Williamson.
Moving on to row number 2, Andrew Hawkins in the 224 from Illinois, the Land of Lincoln third. And from the Empire State of New York, it's Nick Cooper in 35. He'll fire off fourth.
Amber Aber in the number 33 machine will be inside of row 3. Outside of him, Brent New in that 144 machine starting 6th.
Moving on to row number 4, Jennifer Hantz in the 11 from Missouri. They're the outside. Sean Roberts in the 9. He'll start the Ohio native in 8th position.
Is the Hantz Nationals, and Jennifer's in the show right now in this heat race. Row 5 will see Matthew Ogden in 51. Outside of him, Alan Bergen in 89. Don't forget, $50 going to the winner tonight by Mimi's Dezigns in Motion. 25 to second, 15 for third.
Rocking and rolling with these heat races here on this Sunday night on LSR TV. Coverage of, again, Wednesday night for the World of Thunder, but UDTV's coverage of the 4 races this evening. 4 big races on, again, UDTV. And remember, the World of Thunder, definitely, Chris Nunn, I have to say, probably one of the most competitive, if the most competitive, well-organized, most entries of members in the entire world of iRacing, I believe, when it comes to dirt racing. They've got it going on for sure.
Tell you what, we're maxing out our servers left and right.
Yes.
Number 4 down the back front straightaway. Into 1 and 2 they go. It's going to be Brent Carter and Andrew Hawkins down that back straightaway. Williamson now moves up to that second spot as we go to complete lap number 1.
And they'll come off of turn 4, put lap number 1 on the board. Give it to Brent Carter. They're door to door now for second, third, fourth, and fifth off to the corner. Got one bouncing off the wall. He'll save it, or will he? Net code issues on that man in the back. And meanwhile, they'll come to the line, lap number 1. It's Brent Carter leading them 3 wide. Back for second and third. There's contact. He goes in the wall. Trouble. I think that's Cooper.
It's Hawkins. It was Andrew
And
Hawkins in that
wow.
machine.
And they're not going to throw yellow either. We're still under green.
We're going to stay green as we keep going. Brent Carter is still out front. Williamson and Roberts 1, 2, and 3. As Brent New now moves up to that 5th position. Hans and Raber trading that 6th spot back and forth. Roll down the front straightaway here, leading lap 5. Got to go on board here with Nick Cooper. We're looking at him saw the wheel there in 4th.
Look at him willing and Dylan trying to get around here. He's on the outside looking in, trying to run down Sean Roberts for 3rd for that transfer spot. Sideways, both cars are Williams and Roberts right there off the corner. Nick Cooper, one of the... Oh, he turned him! 2nd and 3rd rock each other! That is, oh my goodness! Is that
wow.
Bergen and Williamson? They turn one another, and the caution's out.
Yeah, Roberts, Hawkins, Williamson all back down there as well. Wicked Cushion Insta Replay going to check out exactly what just happened here.
I mean, he literally just turned him, nowhere to go, fighting for that 2nd spot. And that was the reason why we're under caution. Look at the 5 and the 9. Fighting for position just turned him. Literally just turned him, Chris.
That was insane right there. Tough break. And that is definitely going to shake things up a bit here in this heat race.
Wow. Looking at it from another replay, I think this is on board with Nick Cooper. On board with Nick Cooper, right where it all came unglued. And, hey, he gets a mulligan in the deal, Chris. He was right there on the outside looking in. They reckon 2nd, 3rd on back, and he now moves to 2nd, I believe. Nick Cooper will.
Check the lineup when we come back. Yes, that is indeed. He goes to that 2nd spot. Sam Raber and Jennifer Hantz, 1 spot out of the transfers right now as we go back to Green Flag Racing here at Limaland and heat race number 4. Green-white checker coming up as Nick Cooper throws a slider on Carter. But Carter is going to dive back underneath down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. White flag going to fly this time.
1 more lap to go. It's Nick Cooper now looking on the inside for the lead on Brent Carter. Looks like he's got it. Now a 3-car battle for the last lap. Here they come. Who will it be, Chris? All 4 at Limaland.
A turn 4 at the line. It's going to be Nick Cooper. Brent Carter 2nd, Sam Raber 3rd, and Jennifer Hantz in that 4th spot.
And just think, less than 2 laps ago, he was on the outside looking in. battles. He was in fourth. Second and third took each other out, fighting for position. And then he comes back and he gets around Carter for the win. Heat 4 results. There you see it. Cooper, Carter, Raber. They'll transfer in. Jennifer Hantz here at the Hantz Nationals. She misses in the transfer by 1 spot. She'll have to go through one of the B mains later tonight. All right, heat race number 5. It should be a good one. Dylan Hauser, my pick in the modifieds, Chris, who had to settle for second. He's on the pole in heat 5 to his outside. Adam Homerding in the 42 machine.
2 on the inside. Brett Rolls, the 017 machine. Outside of him, Jeffrey Herrick in 52.
Cody Gatsky will be in the 5th position for the Band of Brothers 27. And from Georgia, the Peach State, Chris Oringa in the Orinka? Okay, Arencia. I'm butchering names. I'm sorry. Chris Arencia in the 78 car.
Adam Collins inside row 4 in the 34 machine. Outside of him, Corey Austin in 92.
Russell Berry in the 84. Mason Crawford will start 10th. There's your lineup in heat race number 5. Top 3 will transfer.
Birthday boy. Birthday boy. Russell Berry in this race as well in the back as we go to green flag racing here. And his caution's already out.
Yeah, they already threw a yellow. I don't think the powers that be agreed with the start here. Well, we got a caution. Let's take a look at this Wicked Cushions instant replay. Oh, wow. I don't think they were ready to go, Chris.
No, not at all. That was take a look at the start again and see exactly we might have went wrong there. And
I like that car color. Look at that car color. That's sharp. 49H. Look at that sharp-looking car color. I love it. And oh no! Come on! Looks like a popsicle car with the colors of it. You know them popsicles you get with the colors, different shades of colors. You never mind, Chris. Oh wow! A tough break for popsicle, man. He got turned around there. So my question is this, Chris Nunn. They never completed a lap, so can we keep going, start over again?
No.
Okay. So they actually are going to... Okay. So they're not going to have them restart again, and we're going to get the lineup here set. So Dylan Hauser, Homerding, and Rolls is your top 3. And we're coming back to green, Chris. All 4.
The flag is out. Here we go. Back on our way. Dylan Hauser out front. Adam Homerding in that 2nd position. Down the back straightaway. Brett Rolls in that 3rd and final transfer spot. Gatsky sitting 1 spot out, looking in. To roll out of turn number 4. It is still Dylan Hauser out front. Homerding and Rolls still 2nd and 3rd now. As they roll out of turn number 4. Mason Crawford throwing some sliders up the 4th.
Back around the racetrack again here as they come across the stripe out in front. It's the deuce. Dylan Hauser, he's out in front. 1 to go. Last lap, man. This flew by after the opening caution.
This did it. We are absolutely flying through this through this heat race. Dylan Hauser, your winner. Homerding 2nd. Brett Rolls gets that 3rd and final transfer spot. Mason Crawford 1 spot out, looking in. He'll have to go to a B main.
There you go. So the results of heat race number 5, Hauser, Homerding, Rolls from Tennessee will transfer in. Everybody else on back from 4th to the 10th will go through a B main or a last chance qualifier. We'll have a D, a C, a B main, and then the feature. Here we go. Final heat race of the night here, Chris Nunn, heat 6.
The pole, we're going to see Blake Mosley in the 58. Outside of him, Troy Stuckwish in the number 24 machine.
Oh, Cole Cavery will be in the 3rd position of the 71 to his outside from Charlotte. Yeah, the number 1, Matthew Logan.
Number 3 on the inside, Goon Squad Racing, number 38 is going to be Timothy Smith. Outside of him, Rylan Gray in 6.
Jack Weaver from the Mid-South Dirt Slinger Entries 34 will start 7th. Travis D. Miller, Friends of the North of Canada, will start the number 21 in the 8th position.
And row number 5, Donnie Batiste, starting 9th. Outside of him, Anthony Woodhull in 44. Top 3, transferring on.
This is it, final heat race here at Limaland. And can we also say, Chris, that we are racing in daytime conditions virtually here? Totally different than nighttime.
Absolutely different than nighttime. Slicks out a heck of a lot faster. Green flags in the air. Here we go. Blake Mosley out front. Troy Stuckwish in that second position. Cole Cabry going down up to that second spot down the back straightaway in that 23 machine into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Blake Mosley continuing to lead.
Blake Mosley from Georgia in the number 58 machine. Kind of related to the J.R. Mosley bunch that runs super late models and pro late models at East Alabama Motor Speedway. That's Cabry there in second, Stuckwish in third. That's how they stand right now. We have another lap on the board.
Down the backstretch, Cabry trying to get to the inside of Mosley out of turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, at the line, it's still going to be Mosley by just a nose out of turn number 2. I could say it was Mosley by a Nosley there.
I like that dialogue. Mosley by a Nosley. And by the way, we talk about the track conditions and racing in the daytime. Look at how the track is starting to have slick off in certain areas, starting to rubber up in some parts of the tracks, starting to get its own little creations of craters around turns 3 and 4, back into 1 and 2. So it's just kind of building its own type of entity here. It's we're watching these drivers fight their way around the racetrack. We're working now 3 laps to go, and it's still Cabry and Mosley fighting for 1 and 2. Slide jobs, crossovers, turn back around, give it back to Mosley as they go to 2 to go, back to 1.
Down the back straightaway, they go out of turn number 2, down the back stretch. Coming down to get the white flag. This time by Mosley's in the wall. Here comes Cabry down to the inside. They're side by side.
And we got a caution.
Out. Caution's going to ruin our good side-by-side battle.
Wow.
Cushionist replay coming up.
What happened while we're under yellow flag here? Let's check it out.
Smith. There you see it. Turned around out in the back straightaway. Backed it into the wall. That got cream there, too.
Yeah, he had Grados outside, and they were battling for that position, and you see the end result there, the 06 to 22, and it looks like he got to his right front, or right rear, actually, and kind of helped him turn around there just a little bit. Contact on the right rear. There you go. That's sent him going around. That's why we're under caution, Chris Nunn.
That's right, under caution. We roll here out of... Just take a look at our replay here. We're back live. That was your wicked cushion instant replay.
Yes.
We're coming back live under green. Here we go. Green, white, checkered finish. Oh, we got one upside down. It's Troy Stuckfish. Rylan Gray upside down.
Great. Did the other guy come back and return the favor on Gray? What do you think?
Sure, we'll find out here. You'll see Rylan Gray going upside down here.
Oh, no, he done that to himself.
Oh, no.
Wow.
The car got sideways in front of him, and he had nowhere to go there.
Wow, upside down, end over end. And here you see the end result there. What a tough break. Gray. Should have been a part of the last caution. Kind of got away with it after help on the other car of Smith. But this time, oh, yeah, he's a part of it. Right here. Oh, my goodness. Look at Gray in the air. Wow, there he is. Upside down, Chris. They tore some stuff up for sure on that exchange. Ready to come back to green, Chris. Let's try it again. Green, white checker. Back on the restart, and Mosley takes off.
Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway they go. Blake Mosley. Out of turn number 3 and 4. They're going to come down to get the white flag. This extended heat race here. Posted Cabry, Logan. White flag. One to go. This time by out of turn number 2. Down the backstretch for the final time. Wesley Allen, take him home.
It's going to be my buddy out of Georgia, J.R. Mosley's son. Blake Mosley comes to the line. He will take heat race number 6. Second spot's going to go to Cabry. Logan from Charlotte Motor Speedway, the dirt track prep. Yes, sir. They had a good karting event here with WKA over the weekend with the Charlotte Karting Challenge. He gets the tracks ready for the World Finals, the Patriot Nationals, and more. Matthew Logan will transfer in from third. So Mosley, Cabry, Logan, they're in. Everyone else will go through the D, C, or B main, the alphabet soup. Roll on here coming up, Chris Nunn.
All right, top 2 out of B mains coming up. Mitch Stiles, your pole setter, and B main number 1. Outside of him, we're going to see Jennifer Hans in that number 11 machine.
All right, row number 2, Adam Scalia from Pennsylvania will be in the 59. To his outside, Brent New in the 144. He will start 4th.
Oh, number 3, it's going to be Dustin Sizemore in the 11. Outside of him, Matthew Ogden in the number 51.
Tanner Folds in the 015 will start 7th, and Alan Bergen will be 8th in the 89.
And then Stephen Turbeville, excuse me, number 49 machine. Outside of him, Kevin Williamson in the 5. He'll start 10th.
Eric York and the 46, Andrew Hawkins in 224. So that will be the lineup. As I think we got one more road left.
Kendall Tucker and Sean Roberts.
There you go. 14 cars in the D main. Top 2 will transfer after this 8-lap race. And we're green. 10-lap race, correction. It's 10 laps.
10 laps. Top 2 going to transfer. This is going to be a wild one, I think, here, Wesley.
We'll see what happens. They exit off the corner. It's Mitch Stiles. He'll lead the opening lap go. The Hans Nationals. She's on the outside looking in. She was in second, fighting for second with Scalia for that spot. She's got second now as they'll exit off turn 4, another lap of the board.
Stiles and Jennifer Hans, 1 and 2. They are right now currently the 2 transfers. Tanner Folds, though, he has got a run on the bottom of the racetrack. Out of turn number 4, they come down the front straightaway. Still Stiles and Hans, 1 and 2. How about Kendall Tucker working his way up from the back? He's up to 4th.
Isn't it ironic that you have Tanner Folds in the 015 and Kendall Tucker in the 00? Those 2 cars crashed one another, and now they're trying to fight with each other to get back into the top 2 spots to make the A main.
I'm telling you what, man, they're going to make a run out of it right here. I don't think we've seen the last of Kendall Tucker right now. He has got Jennifer Hans in his crosshairs right now. He's running the bottom of the racetrack. 10 spots so far is Kendall Tucker.
Yes. What a run for that 00 car. But he's running out of time. 3 laps to go, but he's right in the crosshairs of it right there, battling. Here we go.
They come, Tucker, now to the inside of Hans. Once again, only the top 2 transfer. She is now, here comes Brent New. Now Brent New's falling backwards. Tough break for Brent New.
Oh, wow. Brent had a strong car in the 144, but now he's coming up short as they'll come off the corner. Another lap of the board. 2 laps to go now. 2 to go as they go back to turn number 1. Kendall Tucker now to the outside, looking in, moving up 11 positions. He wants more on Mitch Stiles. He's going to carry Hans on the outside lane. Meanwhile, they come to the line. White flag in the air in the D main. Bring him home, Chris.
Hello.
Got a caution. No, it's not over.
Oh, going to have another green-white checkered finish. Take a look at a Ricky Cushion instant replay and find out exactly what just happened.
They were coming to the white flag. Oh, my goodness. Is that's Folds again, ain't it?
Sizemore and Folds. Oh,
Sizemore and Folds. Wow.
Sizemore just trucked Folds there going into turn number 3. That's about all you can say.
He trucked him. Let's see it one more time in real speed. Look at him, door slam him. Now that's fair. In my opinion, Chris, that's fair. That's fair. But right here, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Left rear turned him. Or as you say, trucked him. But then he got spun him. So it's poetic justice, right?
He straight ran through him like a linebacker. Here we go. Back underway. Green-white checkered finish again. Mitch Stiles, Kendall Tucker, Jennifer Hans, 1, 2, and 3. Kendall Tucker coming from the back of the field, down that back straightaway into turn number 3. He's going for the lead. Turn 4. White flag in the air this time by.
Here we go. Let's see what happens here in the D main. You got Tucker. You got Stiles. Hans falls back. That looks like that's the way it's going to be. Last chance up the racetrack. Hans to make a move. Nothing there. Sizemore behind her. It's Kendall Tucker all the way from 12th spot, winning the D main. And Stiles will finish second. They're going to the show, Chris.
a wild finish there in that B main event, or our first B main. It's Kendall Tucker, your winner, and Mitch Stiles. They're both transferring on to tonight's main event. It was Hans, Sizemore, Roberts, Scalia, Ogden, York, Turbeville, Hawkins, Folds, Bergen, New, and Williamson rounding out the field here in this first B main. Main 2 coming up. Ultimate Herd TV starting lineup. We'll see Curtis Uphoff on the pole in the 129. Outside of him, Mason Crawford in 15.
Brian Johnson. No, not the singer from AC/DC. Brian Johnson will be starting third in the 121, and Chris Sorensa will start fourth from Georgia in the 78 car.
Through on the inside, Illinois is Jared Nash in 29. Outside of him, the Band of Brothers number 27 machine. That'll be Cody Gatsky.
Stephen McMillian, the MDM Motorsports number 17, will be 7th, and Adam Collins is 8th in the 34.
Number 5 on the inside, Mason Maylor in the number 61 machine. Outside of him, it's going to be Russell Berry in that 84, the birthday boy.
Cody Johnson will start 11th in 39. Jeffrey Herrick will be 12th in the 52 from California.
Daniel Passmore will be in row number 7, and Corey Austin outside of him there in the number 92 machine. Also need to send out a birthday wish to Tristan Sizemore, 19 years old today.
There you go. Happy birthday. So it looks like some of these drivers did not answer the call to run the C main, Chris. So we only got like 11 cars on the track. Green flag is in the air. We're underway. 10 laps. C main underway. Top two go to the show. Battle for first, heating up at 3 cars.
Well, we're going to take the top 2 out of this one as we did last time. Top 2 out of each B main. It's going to be a wild one here, I believe. Hopefully not as wild as that last one. A lot of cautions. It is Mason Crawford and Brian Johnson out front. Curtis Uphoff in that 3rd spot right now. 1 spot out looking in.
Mason Crawford out in front. Brian Johnson Uphoff in 3rd. And for the most time now, everybody going to fan out single file, or will they? Here they come again up the racetrack. Goes 2nd and 3rd. Johnson Uphoff trying to run down Crawford. Another lap on the board. We're coming up on halfway here in a few laps.
Mason Crawford still out front, down the back straightaway. Brian Johnson, 121 machine. Curtis Uphoff trying to find a way to get around him on the high side of the racetrack. Tried to make that move down the front straightaway. He's going to pull up even with him there. And at a turn number 2, it's the battle for 2nd.
Off of turn number 4, back to the line. Steele, Crawford leading the way. Back to battle for 2nd now. Uphoff and Johnson, they continue to battle. On the outside looking in, Arencia, they go to the back straightaway.
Johnson up off Arencia, out of turn number 4. Johnson stuck to the bottom of the racetrack out of turn number 1 and 2. He's not going to get off that bottom for anything, I don't think.
Off of turn 3 and 4, here they come, back to the stripe. Crawford, Johnson, Uphoff, they battle there with one another. To the inside, Johnson one more time, up the top shelf goes Uphoff. Uphoff trying to return the favor. He'll go back to P2. Only taking 2 spots. Here they come to the line. 2 laps to go. Crawford, Uphoff, Johnson, 1, 2, and 3. Fighting for 2 off 2.
We come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Uphoff now to that 2nd spot. Found a way to get around that catfish and Brian Johnson there on the bottom of the racetrack. White flag is out. 1 to go. It's Crawford and Uphoff. And Johnson still trying to sneak in. They roll into turn number 3. Uphoff going to dive in on Crawford at the line. It's going to be Crawford and then Uphoff in that 2nd spot.
What a race there.
In B main 2.
Holy smokes, what a race there. Johnson tried everything he could. That was really about to be a 3-wide battle for the finish, but when it's all said and done, we're only taking 2 to the dance, and that's the 2 that got it done. Let's take a look at those results in the C main. C main top 2 going in, and then we've got another B main coming up. Crawford, Uphoff. There you see it right there at the line. 156 thousandths of a second when they crossed the stripe. I mean, it was close to a photo finish, and Crawford got it done. Johnson and everybody else coming up short. Their night will come to an end here at Limaland.
All right, here we go. Another B main coming up. Jimmy Emery on the pole. Outside of him, we're going to see Travis Miller in 21.
And this will be the final preliminary action of the night here on UDTV. Carolina's Tyler Batten in 36, and Donnie Baptiste in the 19 will start 4th.
Running in the 5th position, going to see Justin Sick. Outside of him, the Midwest South 3rd Slingers. Number 34, that'll be Jack Weaver.
Eric Winstead of the 115 will be 7th, and then alongside him is Troy Stuckwish in the 24 from Illinois. He'll be 8th.
Turning 9th, Steve Mikulski in that number 93 machine. Outside of him, Anthony Woodhull in that 44 car.
Jeffrey Baum in the 99, and the 6th is Ryan Gray, row 6, 11th and 12th.
And we're going to see in the 13th position, that'll be Bo Krebs in that number 68 machine. Outside of him, the 38th, that'll be Timothy Smith in the Goon Squad racing car.
And this is it, the final preliminary action of the night. Green flag is in the air. 10 laps were taken 2. They're roaring into turn 2, Chris Nunn.
On the back straightaway, Jimmy Emery and Travis Miller, 1 and 2. Trying to get the final 2 invitations to the big dance here at Limaland. So roll out of turn 4. One lap complete. Emery, Miller, Batten, Sick, and Winstead, your top 5.
Off of the back straightaway, another lap of the board. It's Emery. Emery leading the way. Let's see how they hold on off of 4. Emery, Miller, Batten, a hornet's nest for those spots right there. Bottom of the racetrack, Justin Sick for 4th. Batiste right there as well, but still Emery holding them off with Miller 2nd. One wrong slip and Batten will capitalize. Carolina boy, they come to the line in lap 4.
Laps complete. Everybody juking and jiving for spots as we try to get 2 more cars into tonight's main event. Emery and Miller still 1 and 2. Here comes Batten out of the inside, trying to get 2nd away. He can't do it.
Back into turn number 2. Back straight away, it's still Emery. The man out in front. The driver, Jimmy Emery, holding on. Miller 2nd. And there is a hornet's nest behind those drivers of Batten, Sick, and Winstead. Back to 1. Time running out in the final B main of the night.
They come out of turn number 3 down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Emery, Miller, Batten, Sick, Winstead, still your top 5. They come around the top side, still top side dominant.
Back straight away up the racetrack. Here comes Emery.
The backstretch into turn number 1 and 2. Here they come in 3 and 4. Emery, Miller, and Batten 1, 2, and 3. We are coming down to complete lap number 9 here. 2 to go. This ball game here still for that 2nd spot. Miller and Batten. No, we got a car spun in front of everybody, but the caution's going to come out.
Oh, yeah, caution's out. This thing is far from over now. Here's your Wicked Cushions replay to find out what happened.
We looked at his Bo Krebs 68 machine there.
Yeah, Bo Krebs, again, the guy with the problem, the TNT auto body entry. Looks like he just lost it on his own, Chris.
Oh! He gets
Wow.
absolutely smashed.
He lost it on his own, but he got help flying through the air, that's for sure. Wow. Winstead in the 115 also got into him there. Yeah, for sure. Sorry about that, Chris. We got a little jet lag here, brother. It's storming, thundering, and lightning pretty good here in North Carolina right now.
Seems like it always rains in North Carolina when you're there.
It seems like every Sunday when we do a race broadcast lately, it's weather related. Come on.
Flag in the air, Jimmy Emery, Travis Miller out of turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway, running the top side of the racetrack. Will Batten throw a slider? Here he is. Slide job engaged out of turn number 3 and 4. Has to back it off. It's going to be Jimmy Emery taking the win with Travis Miller and Tyler Batten finishing 3rd.
And Emery
Good
and
finish.
Miller will transfer. Everybody else, nah. Hey, goodbye. In a nice way. We'll see you next week.
All right, we're going to take a look at that final finishing rundown of B main number 3. It was Jimmy Emery picking up the win over Travis Miller. It was Batten, Stuckwish, and Sick, your top 5. Baum, Batiste, Mikulski, Weaver, Woodhull, Smith, Gray, Krebs, and Winstead. Take a small break and be right back with feature action coming up here on Ultimate Dirt TV.
On behalf of the World Thunder iRacing League, Daniel Passmore, BJ Duvall, and myself, Stephen McMillan, we want to thank the people working the front lines to serve our hospitals, our grocery stores, gas stations, first responders, and military personnel. Remember, it will take every one of us to get through this pandemic. Continue practicing social distancing, and together we'll get through this. God bless each and every one of you. And we hope you will tune in every Sunday night for the DirtFan.com iRacing series, live on Ultimate Dirt TV.
All right, welcome back, Limaland Motorsports Park. Here, it's the Next Level Designs Pro Late Models. Chris Nutt alongside Wesley Outland. We're getting set to go with tonight's feature event. $50 to the winner, brought to you by Mimi's Makings in Motion. On the pole, we're going to see Benji Killian in 75. Outside of him, it's going to be Dylan Wilson in 80.
So Hayden Cardwell won the Grace Productions modified event earlier tonight for the broadcast on UDTV. He'll start third. Nick Cooper will be fourth in 35.
Row 3 on the inside, Dylan Hauser in 2. Outside of Dylan, it's going to be the number 58 machine. That'll be Blake Mosley.
And remember, those are the drivers that won the heat races earlier tonight. Zach McSwain and Austin Moore make up row number 4.
Row number 5 on the inside, Brooks Trammell 22. Outside of Brooks, it's going to be Brent Carter in the number 69 machine.
11th, Adam Hummerding in the 42. Cole Cabrey will be in the 71, starting 12th.
Murray Stansel in the 119 machine starts 13th. Outside of him in the 14th spot, going to be Dustin Hall in 331.
Moving on to row number 8, Zach Novak in the 15, spot 26 in the 33, Samuel Raver in the 16th spotter. There you go.
And it's going to be 17 starting Brett Rolls 017. Outside of him, Matthew Logan in that one machine.
Row number 10, Kendall Tucker in the 00 to his outside, Mason Crawford in the 15.
It's going to be Jimmy Emery in row number 11 and Curtis Uphoff alongside of him. In row 12, we're going to see Mitch Stiles and Travis Miller as well running out the field. 50 laps, Wesley, coming up.
There you go. There you go. Getting the field assembled here. The most beautiful sight in all the racing, whether it is virtual or reality. It's that full wide salute to the crowd as we'll get ready to have them do a send-off to their favorite driver. Let us know in the chat box who you're picking to win. We got a lot of people checking us out. Thank you so much. As they come down the front straightaway here at Limaland. 4 wide, Chris Nunn. Nothing like it here on UDTV.
Gotta love it. 4 wide, the best sight in auto racing. There you see him at Limaland Motorsports Park. One of the best pro late model drivers you're going to see right here. World of Thunder action.
Beautiful sided racing. Now they're going to separate, come apart. It's time for these boys to virtually go to work here on the iRacing simulator. This is the World of Thunder iRacing League. Remember to follow them on Facebook at World of Thunder iRacing League on Facebook. Give them a like and a follow. Chris Nunn, Wesley Outland here with you for the call. And it is on UDTV. And it's at UDTV on, of course, Facebook. And Brad, are you on Twitter too? Twitter, Instagram, at UDTV, all those cool things. There we go. So I got to start putting out the handles. Twitter handle, at Wesley Outland on Twitter. Chris, I know you got a Twitter handle too, but you don't use it that much, do you?
I do. I use Twitter.
Okay.
It's Chris Nunn 82 on Twitter.
There we go. And of course, all right, who we picking to win this? Who we picking to win here?
That's a tough one. I'm going who Brett picked?
He said Cardwell.
Okay.
He's going for Hayden Cardwell. I'm gonna jump the gun and I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with
Dylan Wilson.
You are? You took my spot. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go with oh, come on. I don't know about Benji Killian. I don't know a lot about that guy, but I'm gonna pick Nick Cooper. Here we go. Let's go green. It's time for the World of Thunder. Green is out.
All right, here they come. Dylan Wilson, G. Killian, Hayden Cardwell, duking it out for the lead out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway here in turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, he's going to lead lap 1. Benji Killian. Caution!
Caution!
Speedway.
Yellow flag coming out quickly. We'll find out what happened. All coming unglued here. Oh, man, tough break. I'm understanding it possibly might be the 17 of our Tennessee native, Brett Rolls, and going around, getting slammed in turn 3. But he had some help. Other cars got collected.
Start for
Did he
this
hit
one.
a Ute tire? It looked like he hit a Ute tire, and it messed him up. Chris, did you see that? It looks like he hit a Ute tire.
Almost did.
It looks like he hit a Ute tire or, one of them little grater things down there to keep him from going. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. And then upset the car, and then he drifted up the racetrack, and he collected the other guys in the process.
So we go back underway. It's Benji Killian out front. Dylan Wilson, Hayden Cardwell, in that number 3rd spot machine. Here they come out of turn number 4.
Back across the line, another lap on the board as they go back into 1 and 2. Still out in front is Dylan Wilson. There's Chris's pick. He finally says Dylan Wilson to win. I think I'm going with Nick Cooper, and Hayden Cardwell is the pick that our producer Brett Willer's got money on. And Hayden Cardwell, again, winner of the Grace Production UMP Dirt Car Mods earlier tonight here at Limaland. So, and Chris, that's the thing. Can you, as a driver, take advantage of winning in the mods, winning in the pros, and then it helps you propel to win in these other classes, because they're totally different cars, you don't stand a chance?
You absolutely can. A lot of these guys, they are very, very versatile. They can drive anything you put on iRacing, from the 87 Cup cars to Kias to these modifies to late models to sprint cars. You can drive anything. These guys can drive them all.
Back to 1 and 2. Dylan Wilson out in front. Cardwell now up to the 2nd spot. Nick Cooper 3rd. I find it ironic that our picks are 1, 2, and 3 right now as they come off of turn number 4. Another lap of the board, and looks like Cooper got in trouble. Oh no, my pick is falling back.
Wow. The announcers, the Wesley Outland announcers curse. Your pick falling
Here he
backwards.
comes. He's back. He's right in the bottom. He's getting to go to the bottom. He's catfishing on the bottom. Come on, buddy. Get around him. There you go.
Root him on. Get me down there on the, he's in the 5th spot again. That's Nick Cooper. Dylan Wilson continuing to lead. That is my pick to win, FYI. And he is out front right now here over Hayden Cardwell and Dylan Hauser in that 3rd position. And
Cardwell is Brett Willer's pick right now, who sits in that number 2 spot. So on board now with Dylan Hauser.
Hauser's got the best look in the house, the best view in the house right there.
I was going to say that. He just can't seem to reel in the leaders, though, as he's right now on the outside looking in, watching these drivers fight for 1st and 2nd. They slip, he's going to capitalize on it.
Picked up out of turn number 3 and 4. So Dylan Wilson, Cardwell in that 2nd spot. Hauser, 3rd, McSwain, and Cooper rounding out that top 5 spots. Last lap times. There you go. Check them out. Who was fastest?
Caution
is out there. Caution.
Caution is out again. And we'll find out what happened here. It's we'll take a look at this wicked cushion instant replay. Take a look at how it all come unglued. I think this is yellow flag number 3, Chris Nunn. 3 wide, back to 1.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, could have been a lot worse than it turned out to be. 53 and 22 just turned and got to the left rear and got into him. And honestly, I wouldn't say it was an intentional move. They were exiting off the corner. Just simply ran out of room, Chris.
All right, it was Trammell. So, what? My pick, making me look good right now, out front. Number 80 machine, Dylan Wilson.
I texted Nick Cooper and told him to hang back, play possum right now. Just kind of wait lying in the weeds to make his move. So, and Brett Willer's pick, Hayden Cardwell, sits there in 2nd in the 07 entry. He's got his pick ready to go. We'll see what happens. Brett, can you talk to us? Is that who you're riding with? Oh, you changed your mind. I thought you were going with Cardwell.
Oh, we're on board with Dylan.
Oh, okay. We're back in the broadcaster mode. I'm sorry. I thought Brett said he changed his mind. It's like,
once you go back for the restart, you can't change your mind.
All right. Well, we're back underway here again. Wilson leading the way. Cardwell is Brett Wheeler's pick. Dylan Hauser was my pick to win the modified race. He had to finish second. And what do you know? He's in second right now.
Caution back out.
Another caution.
Caution is back out.
Oh, cautions, precautions. Wow. Hey, Chris, I know you was at Falls last night, man, at Fairbury American Legion Speedway. We always call it Falls. What was the atmosphere like, especially knowing that the Prairie Dirt Classic is not going to be this year there at the track?
Oh, it was still amazing. Take a look here at our Wicked Cushion Instant Replay. Oh, man. Look at Mosley.
Uh-oh. Tough break for Mosley. Wow.
Jeez.
He's the son of J.R. Mosley, who competes at East Alabama and Needmore, Cochran, Pro Late Model, Super Racer. Got that stealth black car, number 99, Chris. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. Pretty nice looking car.
Probably recognize it if I've seen it. Been doing some research.
And we'll get ready to go back for the restart again. You've got the man out in front, Dylan Wilson, ready to come back to green here. All right, Chris, they're fighting for second now. This is Hauser and McSwain. Here they come. Woo! Wow.
Cardwell bounced around on those tires. Bouncing around there on the bottom of the racetrack out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. And
we've seen some of those drivers have problems hitting those U tires if need be. As you see Hayden Cardwell there falling back to third, Hauser to second. The Dylan and Dylan show now as they go to turn number 3.
Tucker, 19th to 5th. How about that? 19th to 5th, Kendall Tucker. We had said that earlier during the B main that he was going to be one to watch. My goodness, here he comes.
That's that blue 00 car. Here he comes on the outside looking in at that battle, the 4-car battle for the lead. Kendall Tucker all the way to 5th. And still, Chris has got plenty of time. Hauser's in trouble. Turns around, goes Cardwell. No. Oh, Cardwell goes around.
Tough break for Cardwell.
Wow. Are you kidding me, Chris? What a tough break there. Cardwell and the 25 also involved in it. McSwain. I think McSwain got himself a top 3 finish in the modified race earlier tonight. There's the winner and third place finisher of the modifieds right there from earlier on UDTV, Chris.
What a tough break. About as bad a break as you can get right there, running up there in the top 3.
It was getting antsy. They were fighting for that position. We were watching it. They come unglued. Hauser just got a tag off the left rear of Cardwell's car, and then Cardwell got hit there from McSwain and turned it. Nowhere to go there. A multi-car accident in turn number 3 put us under caution. Hey, replays on UDTV presented by Wicked Cushion for the World of Thunder. You can't change your picks. You can't keep changing picks. What are you doing? You're not allowed to do this, Brett Wheeler. You can't change your picks now. Come on. I don't know if people can hear Brett in the background talk to us, but he says I'm going with Kendall Tucker now. I'm going with Kendall. So, well, you know what? If that's the case, I'm gonna go with Dylan Hauser. Okay, I'm gonna change my pick. I don't think Chris is changing his. So we have the opportunity to change our picks, Chris, before halfway. There's loopholes in our contract here. Is it?
Oh, can't change it.
I'm about to say, I don't think you're going to change yours, are you?
No, I ain't changing my pick.
I was about to say, yeah.
Not at all. Dylan Wilson, still your leader. Here they come out of turn number 4. They'll take the lead back down the front. 29 laps remaining here in this one. As we roll out of turn number 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, Wilson, Hauser, Kendall Tucker fighting with Zach McSwain. At third spot, here comes Cole Cabry on the back as well.
All right, here we go again. Down the back straightaway. Off of 2, it's Dylan Wilson, Dylan Hauser, McSwain, getting the lucky part of that craziness that happened between him and the driver a few moments ago at Cardwell. And he has moved up to third, and we have a caution out again, Chris. Yellow flag for the 6th time now here at Limaland.
It's time, 6 o'clock. See what happens here on our Wicked Cushion instant replay. A little bit of chain reaction there in the back.
Yes, sir.
Austin Moore, yeah, 55.
And look at him cut through the pit boxes to get back on track. No, I think I did his pit stall, actually. So, yeah. No pit crew members were hurt in the attempt of bringing that virtual car to pit road.
Right, everybody avoided calamity there.
They were definitely practicing social distancing. Ready for the restart here in just a moment, and it is still Dylan Wilson leading this thing here. What a performance for the driver of the number 80 machine.
Kendall Tucker up 14 spots. Mason Crawford up 12 spots. Jimmy Emery up 10 positions. That part about it is on the flip side, Hayden Cardwell's down 13 spots.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we've been watching that. Going to come back to green here this time by. Let's see how it goes. Coming up just after halfway. Green flag back in the air here at Limaland, and Wilson's going to get Chris on the jump.
So turn number 2 they go. Wilson on the top side of the racetrack. Dylan Hauser down the back straightaway. Zach McSwain into that third spot. Kendall Tucker going to run the low side. Make his way up as well. Wilson, Hauser, Tucker. Now McSwain into that third spot for a split second. Cabry and Killian trading the 5th spot.
Thought about making a move there for that spot down the back straightaway, but still Dylan Wilson is not in front. And here we come to the line halfway home, 25 down and 25 laps to go. And Dylan Wilson, since the jump, we're getting around. Benji Killian has led. We're halfway home in this still here, Chris. We got cars off the wall in 3 and 4, getting sideways. They'll save it. Stay green. That's Kendall Tucker. He's in the fence.
Okay, no, he's on. Tucker's down low. He's on the bottom there in that blue and white 00. As we roll in, caution is out on the racetrack.
Oh, wow. Boy, I don't know if you guys saw it or not. Just a few moments ago, before we threw the caution, I saw him and Tucker fighting for the point. They were running each other up the wall in one.
Look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. A little bit of contact there in the back.
That's it right there.
Yep. Looks like it's Carter there in that one machine right there. And Cabry as well in the 23. And,
so that is not Tucker in the 00. That's not Tucker in 00.
Yeah, this is Tucker in 00, yes.
Okay, wow. Okay, yeah, I was about to say. Got you. Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, they now in my defense, they look very similar. Matthew Logan's car.
You see the dirty grass sole on the front of that car too.
Yes, Matthew Logan, of course, again, one of the track prep men at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Ready to bring it back for the restart here.
And 1 and 2 they come down the back straightaway. Dylan Wilson, Dylan Hauser run 1 and 2 down the back stretch. Zach McSwain in that third spot. Everybody running the high side out of turn number 3 and 4. We're still down laps. We have got 20 remaining here in this one. We're going to be coming up to 20 remaining here as Wilson still holds the lead. Hauser about 3 car lengths back, then another car length and a half back. Caution is out again on the racetrack.
Another yellow. What happened now? Let's find out here. We have trouble. Wicked Cushion instant replay. Let's see what took place. Hey, don't forget, coming up next.
Oh,
Woo, wow. Crawford and a whole bunch of other cars getting turned around there. Man. Crawford, 75 in the wall. Right around there was Tucker. He was safe, though, Chris. Look at this. Wow.
Wow, there's Jimmy Emery there plowing in as well. They're in that number 4 machine. He didn't have anywhere to go. Wow, we have got mayhem all over the place.
Man, calamity, if you will. Crawford got T-boned again by 33. If that wasn't enough. Needless to say, we are back to green flag again. And Chris Nunn, I'm surprised, the preliminaries, the B-mains, I figured would have been Wreckfest, but the feature, they're tearing them up here.
All right, 20 to go now. Down the back straightaway. Dylan Wilson, Dylan Hauser sitting 1 and 2. Into turn number 3 and 4 they come. Here they come. And still the 4. Come on, Nick Cooper.
Come on, Nick. I told him 20 to go. It's time to go.
Yes,
he's got help. He's got help too. Kendall Tucker's there with him.
Comes out of turn number 4. Tucker on the bottom of the racetrack. Turn number 1 and 2. Cooper now to the inside, or trying to hold off Tucker down the back straightaway. It must have been that text message you sent, man. It got him up on the wheel.
It's ready to roll here. Time to go. Wilson still leading, though. Hauser in second. McSwain and Cooper Tucker top 5. How about Cardwell, guys? But mention him. Got involved in that incident. Came to the back. He's all the way back to 6th now. In 6th position. Still plenty of racing left to go, but now like 16 remaining.
Brett's pick trying to make his comeback here. Tucker slipped in front of Cooper. Cooper had nowhere to go. And slammed into the back of him, and that's going to... Oh, here comes an aggressive slide job from Cooper on Tucker.
Yeah, he heard my spotter radio tell him to dig deep there, dive hard. And there they go again, contact! Oh, Cooper and Tucker continuing. All right, guys, let's play nice here. Slide job, crossover. Man. Wow, come on, guys. That's the battle on the racetrack right there, Chris. While they're battling for 4th and 5th, they're letting the top 3 run away from them.
Yep, exactly. Top 3 starting to run away there. Tucker, Cardwell, Dustin Hall back there as well. And Nick Cooper to the outside of Hall. And, they made a little contact coming out of turn 4. 11 laps to go. They cross down the front 3 wide there. Oh!
And a caution is out. I think it's Logan again off the pace of the 1 car. I believe it's the 1 car, Matthew Logan. I think it happened. Well. Wow. Yeah, I just saw the 1 car, what was left of him getting on the binders, I think. And there's the caution. Well, there he is, and you can see the damage there.
Big damage there. He just keeps getting nailed.
Yes, sir. He destroyed the rear end on that car, virtually, for sure. Well. Coming up under 10 laps to go. Yes, sir. Coming up. Yeah, 1 to go indication. They're going to come to green this time by. Look at them all bunched up there on the green. Holy smokes, Chris. We got a 4-car battle for the lead there.
We could here out of turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Dylan Wilson, Dylan Hauser, Nick Cooper in that 3rd spot as we roll out of turn number 4. That's clicking down, under 10 to go this time by as we roll down the back stretch. Hauser And here comes your pick, Wesley. Nick Cooper into the 3rd spot.
He knows it's go time, and he's going to carry down McSwain with him. Tucker, look at Kendall Tucker, dude. He's up in the battle now. Battling with Cardwell as they make their way off of turn number 4. But right now, it's the Dillon show, 1 and 2, as they go into turn number 3.
Now turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Dylan Wilson, Hauser, Cooper, 1, 2, and 3. McSwain out of 3rd as they trade. Look out. You've got just a Ophie dash remaining here in this one.
5 wide. Almost 5 cars battling for 3rd. Look at this.
Be wide back there for 3rd. Here comes a slider for the lead. Dylan Wilson and Hauser going at it. Hauser has the lead for a split second. 6 remain here at Limaland in the next level designs. Pro late models. Tried this slider again. Couldn't make the move. We got to go and Bruin here up front.
Remember, Chris, Hauser said he wanted to turn things around on his setup from the modified race. 4 wide! Oh my goodness, Tucker in the middle! Clowns to the left of me, Jokers to the right. 4 wide again for the 3rd as they go to the back straightaway. Racing all over the place here at Limaland.
Oh, and Cooper fed him the right rear there. Wow, what a race we got through here. Here comes Cardwell down to the inside. Slides. Almost got into Cooper. Here comes Kendall Tucker now back. McSwain and Hall back there as well. Laps are clicking down. 3 to go this time by. As Dylan Wilson's still trying to hold off Dylan Hauser up front. Hauser closes in out of turn 2.
And remember, this is virtual racing here on iRacing. This is not reality, but what a show they are putting on here. Coming to the line, 2 laps to go. Drifting up, it's Wilson in the wall. Wilson's in the wall. Hauser put him in the fence. No caution.
Oh my God, what is going on here?
No caution.
This will be one to show on the replays for sure. This will make a highlight reel.
Are you kidding me?
Cardwell now slides Cooper for the 2nd. Cooper gets him back out of turn number 3 and 4. Here comes your winner. It's going to be Dylan Hauser.
Wow.
Cardwell 2nd, Cooper 3rd. What in the hell did I just see, Brett?
My goodness.
What just happened?
My goodness. Wilson ate the fence there. Could not believe how Hauser drove in there. Look at the replay. The replay with under 2 laps to go. The battle for lead. The Dylan and Dylan show. And here you see Hauser just went up the racetrack, Chris, and he just, he cut him off. Crossover, got in front of him, and just put him in the fence.
I don't know if
Let's say it was intentional.
I don't know if he caught that Uke tire going into turn 1.
Right.
That upset the car.
I wouldn't say what he did was intentional, but they were racing for position. I mean, watch it for the lead here. Watch it one more time. The yellow car. Did he hit the Uke tire? I think he did. Wow. And then he just slid up the racetrack. Slide job. Into Wilson. Ate the left front of Wilson's car and put him in the fence, Chris. And then Wilson got slammed by a couple other cars. And I'm thinking to myself, they're going to throw caution. They're going to throw caution. And they didn't.
What a wild turn.
Look at this guy. He's like a Joey Chitwood stunt show on iRacing here, going down the track on 2 wheels. Wow. This is one that I think Brett Willer and the UDTV need to turn into iRacing to see if it will make the highlight reel for the month of July, Chris. I know we're just in the month of July 5th, but, man, I think this is something that should go to the highlight reels for sure.
That better go in the YouTube.
One more time. Wow. Wicked Cushion instant replay there for our instant replays of the crashes, the replays, the crazy racing.
Dylan Hauser up here in the booth with us. Dylan, man, take us through those last few laps, man. That between you and Dylan Wilson.
Yeah, I threw a slide job in 3 and 4. He crossed me over pretty clean, and then just reeled him back in on the cush, and then I caught him again. I knew I had to throw the slider in 1 and 2, So the 3 and 4 was just crossovers too good. And then I just cut it extremely close and got into him and ruined his race. So apologize to him. I'm gonna message him on Facebook and give him his money. I didn't mean to do that. It's so tough in these cars to throw a slide job on 1 and 2 because of everybody's running slider line, and then you throw it. You got to throw it 3 cars deeper than what you need to clear him, and it was just too close for him to cross over. So that was my fault. And apologize to him. He ran me clean the whole race, and I didn't mean to do that to him. It's just so tough to pass here when it's like that, and then you can't pass in 3 and 4 because the crossover's too good. So we're just doing what we try to do to get the win. I don't want to win races like that. So yeah, it sucks, but I think it was hard racing at the end of the day. Just both of us going for the same spot on the racetrack. But yep, I don't know, man. Tough deal.
Dylan, you do realize though you hit a Ute tire going into turn 1, and that kind of upset your car a little bit when you got into him.
Yeah, I wheel hopped the Ute tire, and it pushed me a little tight and slowed me down a little bit, or it probably would have cleared.
Well, one of the things we talked about was when we done the modified broadcast. You said, I'm going to change my car up. I'm going to do some things separate here. I think we're going to do some things differently for the next level Pro Late Model feature. Without giving away all the secrets, what did you do, and are you happy with what you got out of the deal?
I'm happy we won, but I don't want to win that way, especially the Dylan. Dylan races be pretty clean usually, but when you go from the modified to these, the modified you gotta like crank on the wheel, have them sidetracking down the straightaways and stuff. These things here, you want to drive a lot straighter, tighter. So yeah, I hope the next late model race is as good as this one. Hopefully the lines are a little better. I think we'll be able to roll middle a lot better in the next late model race, because it's open setup and we'll be able to dial our stuff in for the middle. But yeah, like I said, sorry to Dylan, and gotta thank you guys for broadcasting. All my sponsors, Bobby and Jennifer, Hans, and Steve, and you guys for broadcasting, and the admins are doing a great job week in and week out.
Wow, that's all I gotta say is wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what? He point blank says, Chris, he says, I'm going to give the money to the guy. I'm going to give the money back to Dylan Wilson. I'm going to give it to him on Facebook because I don't feel like I earned the money. I mean, wow. Crazy.
Cardwell in the booth now. Hayden, man, I'll tell you what, you had a good view of what happened up there with the leaders. Tell us your view from there.
I really couldn't see much, honestly. We had our own battle going on with Kendall Cooper and McSwain and Dustin Hall. I really couldn't tell what happened. All I knew is Wilson was on his side coming out of turn 2, and I never really out of gas. I thought I was going to be able to sneak through there and maybe get a win. My car was pretty much destroyed there. We got caught up in an early wreck there. Felt like we had one of the cars to win. Just luck didn't fall into our way like it did in the modified race. But to come out on second, man, after the big setback we had, we'll take it any day of the week.
All right, and Wesley, any questions for Hayden?
You redeemed yourself first off. I mean, you got involved in an accident and you had to come back from the back and fight your way back up there. Of course, I know you won the modified event, but what's the difference with the modified show to doing the pro late model race? And you happy with second place on the finishing?
Oh yeah, we're pretty stoked with the second. Just to get into the money spots tonight. It means a lot for Bobby Hans and all those guys, or whoever's putting the money up. It means a lot. But coming from the modified back into this pro late model, it's not a super late model. It doesn't have the horsepower of that open motor, but these basically like a crate, and driving from the modified back to a late model, the steering's just a little bit different. You're kind of more bent in that modified, and you got to keep these cars a little bit straighter, and just kind of keep the car under you more, and it's kind of challenging when you go from each car to car, but it's pretty easy to adapt here.
All right, I know you got a lot of people you want to give thanks to and give shout-outs to.
Just all the guys on Slick Sim Sport, Hauser, all those guys. Jason Webb Racing, Vanderbilt Race Cars down in the graphics, and everybody up here for the broadcast, and Steven and Brett for the league. Means a lot, boys.
All right, well, it was Ian Cardwell. Now we're going to bring in Nick Cooper. Nick, you were Wesley Outland's pick to win tonight, but you ended up coming home with a podium finish. You got to be pretty happy with it.
Yeah, I'm definitely happy with it. As rough as those guys were being, and putting each other on the wall and everything else, you just got to learn to give it back to them once in a while. And It was an eventful feature, but I'm probably tick some people off. I was racing them, but when they give it to you, you got to give it back to them. So fun race, and just glad to be a part of it.
Hey Nick, I texted you at about 20 laps to go, and I said it's time to bring it to the front, and you tried your best to get a podium out of the deal.
Yeah, I definitely tried. It was tough to make up any ground because it was so one lane, but nonetheless,
what was your take of what happened between the Dillon boys there on the final 3 laps?
I didn't. I saw the tail end of it happen because I was trying to battle with Hayden, which was a good race with him. But I don't really have anything I want to say about that because I want to stay out of that. But that's between them two.
Gotcha.
All right. I know you got to give some shout outs to some sponsors and people that help make it happen for you.
I want to give a shout out to D1RT for all the time with me and making me a better driver. And when I do get the chance to get on here, you guys, of course, and I don't know who put up the money, but I definitely appreciate everything that they did and being able to be a part of it.
All right, that was the fine folks from Mimi's Makings in Motion that put up the money for tonight's racing action. So there you go.
Yeah.
Hey Chris, I don't know if we could grab Dillon Wilson, but I think before we go off the air here, I'd love to try to see if we can grab Dillon Wilson and get his thoughts of what happened. Negative.
That's going to be a negative. He is already out. He's already left the building. Gotcha.
Not available for comment. So, I will say this though in closing before we wrap it up here on UDTV on this event for the next LeVel Dezigns Pro Late Model event at Limaland. I will say that I got to give mad props to Hauser for saying, "Hey, I got into him. I don't want to race him that way. I'm sorry that it happened that way." But you know what though, Chris? Looking at it again, I can't say he's at fault. I mean, they're racing. It's down to the final 2 or 3 laps, whether it's virtual or reality. He hit a Ute tire. His car got upset, obviously disturbed, shot up the racetrack. It wasn't like he deliberately ran up and put him in the fence, so to speak. So, I mean, that's the props of what Brett Willer and the replay cameras can show. So, but I got to say, I got mad respect for him to say, hey, I'm gonna pay him my money. His $50 is going to him. And hopefully that can try to smooth things over.
All right. Well, that's going to do it from a wild one here at Limaland. It was the LeVel Dezigns Pro Late Models. I want to send out a big special thank you to our fine sponsors, the World of Thunder Racing League, DirtFan.com, $1 Million Motorsports, LeVel Dezigns, Mimi's Makings in Motion, Folds Graphics, Lab Pedal Productions, Grace Productions, Team Outlaw Motorsports, and our fine sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV, the World of Thunder iRacing League, Wicked Cushion, and Loud Pedal Productions. Wesley, that's any parting thoughts before we head out?
It's been fun, buddy. We've finally been able to do 2 for 2. Doing the modifieds and the pro late models, 2 totally different animals. I love all racing. I love these things here on UDTV. A fun time for sure. We saw some really, really good racing, and I think, we got a great thing here every Sunday night. Always fun working with you, bud.
All right, for Wesley Outland, my name's Chris Nunn. For Brett in the booth, everybody here at Ultimate Dirt TV, World of Thunder. We will see you here in a little bit with the Supers.